We need to get that little boy back tonight. Now, we started this next story with almost nothing. For one of our fugitives, we didn't even have a name, just one bad photo. It's the kind of case we know is going to be almost impossible to solve. Once again, you found a way to solve it. On January 22nd, 1993, homicide detective Brad Murray was called to a wooded area in Punta Gorda, Florida, where the body of an unidentified male was found.
Looks like a strangulation.
Detective Murray had a murder mystery he was determined to solve. He started by issuing a press release containing the victim's description. That eventually led to a family member who identified the victim as James Cullors, an Atlanta real estate agent. Although Cullors was dead, someone was still using his credit cards.
Listen up. Drinks for everyone. Tonight, I'll celebrate.
Detective Murray was sure that that someone was the killer. Using a list of credit card records, Murray began tracing the transactions. Finally, after 3 months, Murray hit pay dirt.
My name's Detective Brad Murray, homicide. I've been looking for a couple of guys involved in a possible murder, and I'm wondering if you've seen anybody come in here spending...
Yeah? How could I forget?
Some bars in Florida and Georgia had pictures of 2 men who've been using the credit cards.
Maybe you could help me out with...
This Xerox passport photo is the only picture we have of Sammy Mullen. He's from Ireland, and people who met him say he's quiet and keeps to himself. Scott is the only name attached to the man pictured in this photo. When we first aired this story, December 2nd, this was all we had to go on. And normally that's how we catch fugitives, by showing you their photographs. But in this case, a reenactment was the key. A caller to our hotline didn't recognize the photo, but he did recognize the person our actor was portraying.
And the picture didn't really register in my head because he looked like a totally different person in the picture. The way that they acted him and the way that I know him, he definitely acted in the manner that they displayed him as. So that's what gave him away.
The tipster, Dana Dash, says that this scene in the reenactment really struck a chord.
The way that they showed him attempting to play with the band, how he was up on the stage, you know, he grabbed the guitar and that's just the things that he do. He had on a program how he introduced himself to a woman that thought he was rich, and apparently she asked him where he was from, and he said, I'm from Sweet Home, Alabama.
Where you from?
Sweet Home, Alabama. Where drinks are on the house.
When I seen that, that's when I knew it had to be him.
Dash told our hotline operators the man we knew as Scott was really Thomas Scott Smithson, who was living in Erie, Pennsylvania.
I knew it was him. As soon as I seen the way that they showed him, it was him. I believe justice has been served, and I'm very glad that I called America's Most Wanted.
Smithson is behind bars, but his friend is still out there. Samuel Mullen is a native of Ireland who frequents Irish pubs. Remember, he's quiet and keeps to himself. If you've seen Samuel Alexander Mullen, call 1-800-CRIME-TV.